Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and a third missing woman, Michelle Knight, spending their first day free after a remarkable escape. So many questions, so few answers, but we now know that
I can hear you.
We will be here for an hour to bring you as much coverage as possible.
I can hear you.
We first want to try to get to Paul Kiska, who is live on Seymour Avenue.
This remains an active
he
crime
is
scene.
by the house where the girls were found. And Paul, can you describe the scene for us there today?
Learning more and more. Can you hear me, Ann? Can you hear me? Oh, sorry. What, my package?
All right, we're going to continue this and try to get our technical issues worked out. But meanwhile, we have our Chief Investigator, Ron Regan.
And he's going to bring us up to speed on where we are in his part of the case. Ron, what can you tell us about the man who was arrested in this case, Ariel Castro?
Well, we've been digging into that, Leon, and we've learned that 9 full years ago, Cleveland police actually got to the front door of the home where the 3 girls were found last night. But that's as far as they got. Ariel Castro was a Cleveland school bus driver at the time, and police made a visit to Castro's Seymour Avenue home 9 years ago while investigating a complaint that Castro left a child on the school bus. They knocked on the front door, got no response, and left. Here's how Cleveland Public Safety Director Martin Flass describes what unfolded next.
January of 2004, as a result of an investigation that was initiated by Children and Family Services, Cleveland Police went to the address, knocked on the door, were unsuccessful in connection with making any contact with anyone inside that home. That incident appears to have been related to his employment, Mr. Castro's employment as a school bus driver. He either intentionally or inadvertently left a child on a bus when he returned to the depot. As a result of that, it came to our attention that from the Children and Family Services that there may have been a crime. An investigation that was conducted by the Cleveland Division of Police indicated there was no criminal intent on Mr. Castro's action.
Well, Cleveland police say they've received no complaints related to the home over all of those years, except that in March of 2000, Ariel Castro reported to police there was a fight going on in the street outside, but there's no record of an arrest in that case. We're going to continue to dig into the background of all 3 brothers, and we're going to have a lot more for you as the day unfolds. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.
All right, Ron, thanks very much. We want to get back now to News Channel 5's Paul Kiska, who is live on Seymour Avenue.
Paul, bring us up to speed on what you have there on location.
All right, Leon, a source that is close to this investigation just told me that at times the women that were kept in this house here on Seymour and Cleveland's west side were tied up at times with chains and with tape. So with that information, one could speculate that to control 3 women, perhaps he would untie one of those women just one at a time. And somehow, some way, in dramatic fashion, after 10 years, yesterday afternoon, Amanda Berry kicks her way out of the bottom half of a door, calls 911, and then Gina DeJesus and Michelle Knight also rescued. Right now, the command center just repositioned out here. Police, the FBI plan to search this yard, this house, and nearby abandoned houses as well. The main suspect, 52-year-old Ariel Castro, was a school bus driver for the Cleveland School District, and he was let go last year. That's important because he drove a school bus which included Wilbur Wright School. That's on this route in this neighborhood. That's where both Amanda and Gina would have gone to school, but police didn't want to answer too many questions about that possible connection. The FBI will search this house, and Cleveland police plan to see if Castro has any connections, owns, rents, or has any other properties in the area. They will do search warrants at those properties as well. Here's what Chief Deputy Tomba said about that.
There are other properties that we're interested in. Yes, that is true. We focused on the house on Seymour last night until the early hours of the morning, and we're going to go back. I have not entered the house. That is an active crime scene, and the only people that entered that house are the evidence recovery team of the FBI. So before any of that evidence is processed, we haven't seen photos, we haven't discussed anything with them. That's their protocols, that's their crime scene. They are going to handle it.
All right, the Up Beyond will also bring in a children's forensic team. They'll come in and talk to these women and give them all the emotional help they need. The 6-year-old child is believed to be Amanda Berry's child. Now, a source also told me at one point one of the women kept here during her time here was malnourished. Ariel Castro arrested along with his brothers, Pedro and O'Neill. And when you walk around this neighborhood, you don't have to go far to find someone who knew Ariel, whether it's a couple of stores or just walking up and down the street. They all knew him, but as you can see, we'll take a live look here. A lot of police vehicles, a command center vehicle, that's the big one. A lot of crime tape. They're going to be searching that house. It's a huge house, as you can see, and the backyard as well. That's what we know for now. Leon and Lee, back to you.
Paul, this is all amazing as the details continue to emerge. Now, the street looks pretty empty behind you. Are police keeping people away from the house?
Yeah, in fact, Lee, it's so crowded that photographer Mike Harris, chief photographer Mike Harris, I don't know if you can even move the camera to pan and show this, but this is the scene here, local, national, international media from overseas. And so basically they have yellow tape up. They move that yellow tape back even further to keep the media and all of the neighbors back, because not only are they going to search this house, but they put some tape around some other, it looks like perhaps abandoned houses nearby this house they want to look at. So yes, they are keeping people a little bit more out of the way today.
Yeah, no question that the world is talking about what is being called the miracle here in Cleveland. Paul, thanks very much. We'll get back to you.
Many thanks, Paul. In the meantime, Cleveland police held that news conference, as Paul said just this morning, saying that Amanda Berry was the real hero. She is the one who screamed for help, got out of the house, and made a frantic call to 911. That call is chilling to hear.
Cleveland 911. You need
Hello, please. Help me. I'm Amanda Berry.
You need police, fire, or ambulance.
I need police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years, and I'm here. I'm free now.
The women are all said to be in relatively good physical health. They left the Metro Health Medical Center sometime overnight and are at an undisclosed location right now.
We do not know exactly where the women are at this hour, but we do know there is a very happy scene at the West Side home of Gina DeJesus. News Channel 5's Kristen Byrne has been there this morning. Kristen, tell us what's happening now.
Lee, right now police have put up some crime scene tape here. What they're doing, they're trying to give the family some privacy. You can see police guarding the home here on West 71st. Guardian. They've been by the.
All right, we're going to try to get back to Kristen Byrne there. We also want to talk about a 6-year-old girl who was also found in the home with the 3 women. We do know that she is Amanda Berry's daughter. News Channel 5's Terrence Lee joins us now. And Terrence, are we learning any more about this little girl?
Lee, at this point, that is a question for a lot of people, but all police are telling us right now is that she is Amanda's child and that she too is in good health physically. Now take a look. This is a new photo. It was taken at the hospital. That is Amanda there in the middle, her daughter to the right of her. Now we asked the deputy chief after this morning's press conference who the father is and if it's one of the suspects, one of the Castro brothers, and if so, which one? This is what he told us.
She's the victim. They're the victim. So I think that was a good thing what they did. They asked her what they would be comfortable with.
He also told us out of respect for Amanda, Gina, and Michelle at this point before they release any additional details, as in most cases like this, they will talk with the women first. Terrence Lee, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Terrence. We want to tell you more about the 3rd woman found. Her name is Michelle Knight. That case was not as highly publicized. She was 20 years old when she went missing, Michelle Knight. This is what we know about her. She was last seen in a cousin's house near West 106th Street and Lorraine Avenue. That was August the 23rd, 2002. That was well before Gina and Amanda vanished. She is now 32 years old. Her brother Freddie was shocked when he heard Michelle Knight was found alive.
How did you find out about your sister?
On the news, just now, that my sister was found. I want to see my sister, Michelle Knight.
Well, we're working to learn more details about Michelle Knight, and we will have them for you as soon as they become available to us.
Coming up as we continue with the broadcast today, a local hero. Charles Ramsey is gaining worldwide attention for helping Amanda Berry escape that house of horror. We will relive his candid interview with John Cossack. That interview has gone viral. But first, taken off the streets and hidden away for years, 3 Cleveland women are now free. When we come back, a live report from the scene of their rescue.